My fault. I got shit on my face. But yeah. Listen, we about to get into it. We definitely got to discuss this Terrance Crawford, Gervonta Davis beef. Terrance Crawford grown man him, and I already know a lot of people that really don't look at the numbers in boxing are going to straight out, flat out assume that Gervonta Davis made so much more money, than Terrance Crawford, but in actuality he didn't. So this is an interesting topic. If y'all locked in with me, y'all already know the fucking vibes. We're gonna talk this boxing shit. Everybody gonna share their viewpoint. Hit that like button for me. You get what I'm saying? It's free. And we back ahead of building this bitch, man. Talk our shit. And keep this shit 100 per usual. I don't really got a neutral side. People had this narrative that whenever I'm talking about news, if I'm not saying, Tank is the top of everything, or the Tank wins everything, then I'm automatically not a Tank fan. I'm actually a Tank fan. I have no problem with the guy. I think he's special. And I will keep on always saying I think he's special. I just think he kind of set the bar quite low for himself. And the reason why I'm saying that is because people got this idea, because he sells a lot. I'm not taking it away from him, that he's making so much more money than everybody. But again, outside of the Ryan Garcia fight, it is factual that Terrance Crawford is technically out earning him. He got one match with one kid who happens to have 11.5 million followers, that did pretty well. And he made a pretty penny from it. But with the level of competition that he's facing, he's not necessarily making that much more than Terrance Crawford outside of that. To where Terrance Crawford, we see him fight one of his most competitive matches in such a dominant fashion that people assume that he was putting egg weights in his fucking gloves. He did what he had to do, bro. And as much as I favor Earl Spence as a fighter, and as much as I believe that he's a great competitor and he had a great career, very hard run at 147, he definitely shot for the best. He got his ass whipped. And that's that. So, but yeah, man, we're gonna get in here and talk our shit, man. We're gonna make sure we touch base on Shakur Stevenson and my expectations for him for this next fight. Especially when him having Boxing Rail in his corner. Shout out to Boxing Rail. He definitely invited me out to Vegas. I just gotta figure out which day I wanna go, but I'm definitely gonna go out there. You get what I'm saying? Just be the shooter, get some content. Probably get some shit for his YouTube as well as my YouTube, because you gotta take care of your people. So shit finna be a blast, man. And I'm excited for what's coming in 2025, honestly. And I can't wait to see what's going on. Yeah, that Floyd Schofield Shakur Stevenson fight is definitely a competitive matchup in my opinion. Whether we like Floyd Schofield Jr. or not, we can say that he puts on a competitive fight, and we can say that he definitely is exciting to watch. So, I'm excited to see the type of package that he brings. I'm excited to see what he's gonna bring to the table, and then just like ultimately, I just want to see good matchups, and I think him versus Shakur Stevenson is a very great matchup. So, but hey, man, Gervonta Davis got to start barking up the wrong tree, y'all. He playing with people, and he tried to young ball him by trying to make it seem like he just makes so much more money than him. When realistically, he's not fucking with him in the ring, and nor did he really out earn him neither. Yes, Terrance Crawford does not sell more than him, but Terrance Crawford has signed big guarantee deals, as well as him not necessarily being just like tied in to someone directly. So I think Tank is a competitive fighter. I just think with this next fight, those numbers probably not gonna do as well, and he's just doing shit to be able to promote it. It's either that or projections aren't doing as well. I could be wrong. Tank Davis is going to sell regardless. So I'm not here to say he's not going to sell. He may not just sell as effectively as he possibly can if he fights a worthy dance partner. And see, when I start talking like this, the people who care more about how they feel tend to get mad because they feel the need to be like a part of this tank protection group. Why does it have to be like that? You get what I'm saying? Yes, Bud would totally hurt him. And for all the unrealistic people saying he'll just beat Bud ass, that can't wait. And for all of the people who say that he would beat Bud ass, you're being unrealistic. If we're really looking at what Bud was doing to people at 147 pounds, I don't know what much more proof you would need. And yes, we could go point out his bad moments, but we can also say that Bud clearly fought stiffer competition. And that doesn't mean you start posting the names of people that you did not like. Please name the people who were considered as stiffer competition. Let's just keep it neutral for 5 seconds. First 2-time undisputed. I don't give a fuck how he got undisputed. He got undisputed. Whether you like it or not. It's some people that's supposed to be at the top of the game and they never even unified before. To each their own. But accomplishments like belts are still accomplishments in boxing. Because before it was just people learned that it was just all about pay-per-view sales, they were knocking each other's fucking heads off for belts. And that's how they were becoming stars. So, you know, we can't get to the golden age of boxing if we're so caught up on the idea of protecting our favorite fighters. The best has to fight the best if we ever want a repeat of the golden age of boxing. And as much money as they're making now, they have no excuses not to face each other. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do me a favor, hit that like button. It's free. You get what I'm saying? If you locked in with me, just, double tap it. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. But when it comes to Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Schofield, currently Shakur Stevenson is training under Boxing Rail. Boxing Rail got Raymond Ford ready for his last fight. I feel like the beauty of working with somebody like Boxing Rail is he's going to condition you. He's going to condition the fuck out you as far as like your punch ratio. Uh, just for all the great pad work that he does, as well as conditioning exercises and drills that he have you do on a consistent basis. He's also going to critique any little thing that you do that he feels as though is not going to have you sharp for that fight. So defensively, Shakur Stevenson is already a master, but he's going to be more aware than we ever seen him. And I see him going in this fight with a high punch output. Simply because you got somebody that's going to keep on coming forward and you need something to be able to keep them back. So pencil me in for Shakur Stevenson for stoppage. Pencil me in. I'm locked in. This is going on tickets. This ain't no bullshit. I take Shakur by stoppage. Now, if we bet both ways to be on the safe side, I do it from time to time, then I take Schofield by stoppage. But I don't have this shit going the distance. Pop Sco lying. And the reason why I'm saying Pop Sco lying is because Pop Sco showed me who he was when Jamel Charlo seen him in New York and straight disrespect Tank, and Tank kept it moving. I mean, I don't think Tank's sweet. I just think he running his fucking mouth too much on the internet. Great fighter. Will never take nothing away from Gervonta Davis. Special fighter. Doesn't necessarily push himself, but a special fighter. But Pop Sco, yeah, Pop Ray looked amazing at 130. But Pop Sco, they probably had an issue to where he couldn't get over there because he did hard time, and he said it was for some kidnapping or some shit, ain't it? Yeah, a lot of countries don't allow you in if you doing wild shit like that, bro. So he probably got held at the airport, and the son just rocking out with the pop. But I don't know if y'all remember, this happened to Bill Haney. Y'all remember when this happened to Bill Haney? I believe for that Kambosos fight. So if you got some violent shit on your jacket, bro, these other countries not taking you that easily. You know, America like people with records. They love people like us because they know that 9 times out of 10 they can position you to go back to jail. But them other countries don't play that crime shit, bro. For real, for real. America, they'll take you. Because all they can make you a prisoner again and then it be free slavery. So, but yeah, man. Special fighters push themselves, bro. Can't keep giving Tank a pass for not fighting those particular opponents. Listen, Sports Prediction. I am not against what you're saying, but he still has elements to show that he's special. Is he actually pushing himself to the max? Clearly, anybody that really pays attention to the sport and that is non-biased would agree that you're absolutely correct. He is not pushing himself. But that still doesn't mean that Tank Davis is not pure talent. Definitely pure talent. Could we see more from him? Of course we could. I'm not here to argue that. I would never argue that. I say it all the time. But that still don't mean that he doesn't share, a unique element, when it comes to the sport of boxing. So that's all. But to each their own, bro. Like, I can't tell you how to feel about it. You gonna feel how you want to feel. And you know what? I gotta respect it. Ain't nothing I could do. But talk to me, y'all. How y'all feel about this Crawford Tank Davis issue, man? Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about the Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Schofield matchup in the comments. Who do you have as a winner? What is your prediction? I have Shakur Stevenson by stoppage. It's one of two ways this shit gonna go. Either Shakur Stevenson is gonna walk him down, beat him the fuck up, or Shakur Stevenson is gonna fight him on the back foot and knock him the fuck out. I'm not sure how you sub from right here, bro. I apologize, but I appreciate it, Sports Prediction, and feel free. If I stand for like an hour, if we still having a good conversation and everybody locked in with me, and y'all want to get on StreamYard and be able to share your opinions, I definitely like to set the stage for anybody that's a part of the group, subbed or not subbed. You're allowed to share your opinions. So far, from my understanding with Ryan Garcia, he has Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez lined up. Nah, yeah, I'm glad everything worked out. One thing I can say, I am going to go here, Auntie Sco, Floyd Schofield pop, on his reasoning for them not making it over there. We definitely need them at the press conference to help sell that fight even more. This fight, for this Better BF Bivol 2 card is spectacular, and we need to push it. Floyd Schofield and Shakur Stevenson will be fighting. But we need to push this Bivol 2 card. This card is basically the equivalent of the fucking All-Star game in basketball, in my opinion. So we need to push it. And I don't care if you like the fighters or not like the fighters. Everybody on that card got motion. So I love it. I think it's amazing for boxing. I don't like the fact that, we got Tank talking hot shit to the better competition online rather than just fighting them. Shakur Stevenson had a point at the press conference. He asked me, what have I done for boxing? And I just want him to look in the mirror and ask what he's done for boxing. It seemed like everybody who are out there trying to be dare to be great, people are making fun of. The fuck? Do we want to see good fights or not? Like, help me understand. Am I wrong? Maybe I could be tripping though, man. So to each their own. But as true boxing fans, we can't sit on the side and just make fun of somebody as soon as it's time for them to put in work. We can't. Heard Haney running it back with Garcia. Who you got? Casual is running the sport is subjective. The reason why I say that is because they're there when it comes to big pay-per-view cards, but the casual regular cards that aren't as big, they don't even know a motherfucking name on the card. So that's subjective. Yes, on the bigger events you need them. The massive events you need them. The regular events that's not necessarily pay-per-view, in my opinion, they're not there to be found if we're basing it off the viewership. Haney Garcia run back, I take Haney. Not just because I'm being biased. Garcia is a very dangerous opponent, clean or drugged, obviously. So ultimately, I would like Haney to win because I would love to see a trilogy of that fight. If so, I feel like it's really good for boxing. It's also a very crazy rivalry. So, which weight limit is the Haney versus Ryan Garcia fight at? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're going to do a catch weight. I'm not sure if they're going to run it back at 140. You know, last time Ryan Garcia lost a title shot on the scale, which was fine. Devin Haney took $600,000 and decided to fight him anyway. He ended up failing the drug test before and after the fight. So we seen how that went. Now it's time for them to basically run it back. It would be nice if Haney come in there sharp, win, and then they rematch it again. I just feel like it's big for boxing. Do I necessarily have a dog in that fight? If they both test clean? No, I don't have a dog in the fight. Last time, actually, I bet Ryan Garcia by stoppage, which I feel like I did tell people, but when people hear me actually be neutral or fair, they automatically assume I'm only on one person's side. Half the time, I'm not. I just like boxing. And I don't like when people cheat people. Because the shit is already dangerous. So, that's what the fuck I be on. But to each their own. You know what I mean? I can't necessarily tell you how to be or how to look at it. So I don't expect for you to tell me. You can just share how you feel and what you think. To each their own. But yeah, I mean, if they fight at 145, that's comfortable for the both of them. That'll make it to where Devin Haney can make weight a lot easier. So let's get into some of this fucking news, bro. Let's see. Ricky Hatton. He's calling out Tyson Fury to fight Anthony Joshua. He's urging him to fight him. This article is actually on Bad Left Hook. Shout out to them. Ricky Hatton is calling for Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua to consider retirement, feeling the two are both showing their years in the ring, clearly, but also wants to see the pair fight one another in one more bout. So what's your opinion on Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua? I think it goes the same way again. Ryan Garcia too quick and packs a punch. The reason why, before I get back into the Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, why I don't really see it going both ways, is because, casuals do pay. I'm not against that. The reason why I see it going different is because Ryan Garcia has one weapon, and we seen when it was neutralized, he got cooked by Gervonta Davis. So Devin Haney may not pack the same punch as Gervonta Davis, but he comes in shape and he can last all 12 rounds. So as long as he don't get hit by the left hook, I believe he can win. I actually had the last fight a draw, and that was against an opponent with hot piss. So, but hey, whatever you think is what you think. I'm just keeping it real from my perspective. I got Fury beating Joshua, and Joshua having a puncher's chance. I don't know. Is Joshua gonna stay tight though? He was opening himself a little bit too wide for Daniel Dubois, man. He got fried. I want some money on that fight too, gang. VS Icon, what it look like, man? Hope all is well. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Hit that like button, y'all. It's free. Thank you. Hey, casuals do pay for what they like. It's all subjective. That doesn't necessarily mean that they understand anything that they see. But yes, I agree. So I got Ant over Fury. Now it's kind of wild. Fury actually lost to a sharper, more game opponent. Joshua got dominated. Uh, as far as that fight with Baranchik and Keyshawn Davis, I'm going to take Keyshawn Davis by stoppage. I will put a ticket in for that and pencil him in as well. I'm not going to lie, Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn is very great for boxing. It's a rivalry. It has a storyline. You know, Conor Benn was supposed to fight him and he tested positive. And then they still tried to sit Chris Eubank down and convince him to still fight him even though he tests positive. The politics of boxing. But that's how you know it's going to sell. But who do y'all like? Do y'all like Anthony Joshua over Tyson Fury or Tyson Fury over Anthony Joshua? Young Beast believes that Ant can beat Tyson Fury. I believe Tyson Fury is the sharper fighter. Will take the least amount of damage. Anthony Joshua will just come in swinging wide and hopes he makes something happen. Yeah, Colin Smith. Yeah, I believe that. Um, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Dimitri Bivol. Even after losing in a close matchup, he's still coming back. He could have did the shit Pitbull did and denied his rematch clause, but he's not. He dares to be great. So shout out to great boxers like him. And even if Bivol were to lose, he will probably be forgotten by most of the boxing world. But here, we cannot forget about the Warriors. The Warriors is those who give us the greatest matches in boxing that we're able to come back years later and rewind and say, damn, he did his fucking thing. One lose a draw. So shout out to him. 2 cents, what it look like, man? Talk to me. I hope all is well. Hey, man, hey. Benavidez posted something with one of his sponsors. Hey, man, Benavidez look like he on dog shit, man. I can't wait, man. I got Benavidez by stoppage any fucking way, so just to let y'all know, David Morrell better pass the piss test too. You know, but that's another discussion for another fucking day, right? Everybody is talking about Canelo Alvarez in comparison to Terrance Crawford's size. I don't really think it's going to be as problematic as it was with. I don't think it's going to be as problematic uh, as as it was versus Jamel Charlo. Yeah, Morrell has a puncher's chance. I totally agree with that. Still don't like him though. Tell him pass the piss test, man. That's all I want, gang. He was damn near about to pull out the fight when he realized it was testing. These niggas is wild. Hey, man, but maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Hey, you can learn how to box whenever you want to. Just get in the gym. Make sure you get with a coach who got some experience and listen to everything that he said. If he say run through a fucking brick wall, run through it. That's just what we on. Oh, how about them saying, suggesting that if Anthony Joshua can't get the fight with Tyson Fury to fight Moses? Oh well, hey. Nah, I say I clean, bro. Hey man, that's what I'm saying. If he been tested 6 times already, it is what it is. It's just motherfuckers was playing games though, bro. I'm not against him. It's just he didn't want to sign a contract when he figured it out. That shit is wild. Go on. Go on get tested, gang. So it ain't no excuses. And then they need to triple them penalties. Moses might lose to Joshua, that's 50-50. Nah. If Joshua can't take a shot, I don't give a fuck how sharp he is. You gonna get hit as a heavyweight. Do I believe everybody's ducking Bacoli? No. Uh, do I believe that he's gonna give you a run for your money and it's gonna be a tough fight? Yes. That shit with Kabayel pulling out, he was already in camp. That shit was a little wild, but to each their own, man. I think he got offered more money somewhere else. Did F.A. Jabba duck Bacoli? Moses too quick for AJ. AJ struggled with every smaller, quicker fighter he faced. Yeah, Andy Ruiz being one of them. So I agree with that. Andy Ruiz is beating him to the punch, and then on the inside, Andy Ruiz got the best of him, man. That was the biggest upset ever. And motherfuckers was sleeping on him because he's fat, bro. Niggas gotta stop that, bro. Niggas will knock your head off. I ain't gonna lie, you said Zhang underdog. He an underdog by what? He an underdog by what? You got me ready to go pencil some shit in, gang. Well, I know one bet that you're guaranteed to make money on. Javante Davis versus Lamont Roach. Javante Davis by win. That's get guaranteed. You gonna make 17 cents off each dollar you bet, but fuck it. It's guaranteed, man. Go and put a grand in. You get what I'm saying? Make $17 back or whatever the fuck you gonna make. Shit is wild. Hey, are they being disrespectful to Deontay Wilder? They're saying Deontay Wilder is actually risking his career against a journeyman who is ranked 148 in the heavyweight rankings. I don't believe the fight was actually canceled. I believe Tank Davis made something like some propaganda about it, went viral, but Lamont Roach cleared it up almost right away and said that fight is still going on. So yeah, I don't believe that fight ever was canceled. It was just more so like propaganda. You know, whenever Javante Davis got something going on, it's always some type of drama or storyline as the fight build up. I think it's a great comeback for Wilder. We need the old Wilder though. This is what happened when you try to switch up somebody's habits too harshly. We need the Wilder that was throwing dumb shit until he knocked you out. Or who was feeding you the jab in hopes to just get the right hand and that's all he was going for all night. That's the Wilder we need. That's the Wilder that was entertaining. This new shit, trying to figure out what you're gonna do while doing nothing is crazy. Right, Euro step Wilder for sure, for sure. This new shit, man. He tried to switch his coach, man, cause motherfuckers be in their feelings when they be fucking up. He tried to switch his coach. He go get a motherfucker that's trying to play Build-A-Bear. And I'm not here to diss his coach. I'm not here to diss his coach. I'm here to just call it for what the fuck it is, man. Hey man, if you see me, man, don't pull up on me in public, gang. I don't want no problems. I just don't want to lie neither. That's all. Cause I'm a nigga, I pop out. I'll be anywhere. I'm a fan, but that still don't mean shit ain't fucked up. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. What a what a beautiful year for boxing so far, man. Um, I definitely would love to see Terrance Crawford and Tank run into each other. Right now, Terrance Crawford is definitely out Vegas. Um, Tank, I understand he's probably in Maryland 9 times out of 10, but it would be beautiful if Tank go camp over in Vegas and they come across each other. Will it happen? 9 times out of 10. Nah, I understand. I understand with Malik. I ain't got a problem with Malik. It just was too much, bro. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I bet money on that goddamn Joseph Parker fight for Wilder way. Motherfucker ain't do nothing the whole fight. I said, man, this is anything, gang. This is anything. But you know, we finna see, man. We finna see, for real, for real. Shit finna be fireworks. Hey, man, what it look like, bro? You know what I'm in here. I'm on the same bullshit. You know this boxing shit. We living life. You know, we talking shit. We having fun. So be it, man. Y'all, Tank about to get his career ended by fucking with Terrance Crawford and talking about his wife and kids, which is a big fucking no-no. But again, Parker was decent, yeah. Zhang was atrocious. You think that was a decent performance? I feel like Wilder wasn't doing shit, bro. I've been pissing me off, man. Me yelling at the fucking phone, man. Had me yelling at the fucking phone, bro. Hey, man, shout out to Ring Magazine, man. Turkey Out of Sheep bringing that shit back. I pray Shakur Stevenson don't need a backup opponent. I feel like Schofield is one of the guys who is dumb enough to go in there and really push Shakur Stevenson to his limits. I actually think he's a better opponent than Williams Zepeda, and I am glad that Williams Zepeda and Tevin Farmer may have a rematch. Williams Zepeda clearly won the first fight, because Tevin Farmer wasn't even active enough for just using his feet. But you know, Tank is acting like Bud won't whoop him because his fans got him hallucinating and believing that he can just beat anybody. But we gotta stop acting like Crawford just wasn't knocking shit out at 147. Yeah, he outworked him slightly. I like Tevin Farmer on the rematch though. I'm glad he took the matchup. It's honorable. It's honorable if this fight actually do happen on Golden Boy and Williams Zepeda. But then I feel like they also see something and they'll probably be pushing for the stoppage next fight. Oh my God, here he come with this shit, gang. Nah, that's not how Bud fans are. He actually got hats, bro. What more y'all be needing to see from somebody for them to prove themselves? And he actually beat better competition. Nah, I don't believe he's gonna stop some Usyk. Well, if Tank KO, I was gonna say if Tank said that, then he need to fight Crawford. Williams to pay to have the same output Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They definitely did Tevin Farmer dirty with the drug testing because they baited him and act as if he was. Uh, but yeah, different cats handle different disrespect different. I don't think it's boxing related. I ain't gonna lie. Bakram at 154 was major competition for Bud. I don't really have Fundora being major competition, but Bakram actually was a threat. To have a choice between Canelo and Bakram, if I was him, I would pick Canelo Alvarez 9 times out of 10 too. The circumstance just makes more sense. He had a great career. He's Hall of Fame, win, lose, or draw. It is what it is. We got to stop getting into relationships with these guys to where we discredit everything that they do based on it because he's fighting the guy that you're in a relationship with. Pause. Anybody at 54 beats Bud, really? Nah. Fundora wasn't beating no Bud. I ain't have Bud flat out just beating him, though. But yeah, I hear you with the Jamel Charlo, but it don't make no sense. Charlo was away from the sport too long. If Bud beat him, he's not necessarily getting crazy strikes. These boys be taking long ass layoffs. So I feel you. But nah. Ugh. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I'm old. Fucking days be long. I'm a bad bitch. Get her. And what's crazy is we can't even say that Javante Davis is knocking people out more than Bud is because Bud has the most knockouts. So I don't get it. The whole era is looking for cash out fights at this stage in the game. I mean, but out of all people, right? Terrance Crawford was in the most critical situation to where it was hard for him to be able to get the belts because PBC was keeping him in house. So why wouldn't he cash out at this stage of his career? Not only that, take one of the biggest matchups ever and give us a quality circus match. Whether we like it or not, we're gonna watch it. And again, I believe Canelo is the favorite in the matchup. But I still would like to see Bud do his thing. We gotta stop acting like Canelo Alvarez is just hitting people once now and they're just going to sleep. Terrance Crawford is not fucking American. It's going to be a competitive matchup. The difference maker is Terrance Crawford adjustments. That's it. Nah, yeah, I ain't mad at your 2 cents. Yeah, people believe in the way that it works in boxing typically, if you have two fighters that are highly skilled, the heavier one has the leverage. So people picking Canelo, I got it. Do I got Crawford just flat out going in there and stopping him? No. Is it possible? Yes. Anything can happen in boxing, and we know Crawford can crack. And we also understand that Crawford has 9 months to prepare for the Canelo Alvarez, which means he get a nutritionist. He then put on weight to lose weight and come out good. Hey, I mean, listen, I'm not knocking Canelo Alvarez's resume. He has one of the best. I say it all the time. But I still want to see the matchup. However it goes, how it go. Guess what? I still want to see the matchup. I mean, if he do make it to the end and he don't really put in that much work on Canelo, it might be a free lock. I feel like definitely as far as the judges and all that, it would be in Canelo's favor anyway. Canelo has amazing skill. Bud has amazing skill too, and also a master adjuster. Yes. Also, Brian, Bud fought stiffer competition than Gervonta Davis, which means those knockouts were against tougher opposition. Please, please don't name one guy that you don't like on Bud's resume to justify that that's not the case. Clearly, yes, Tank has the higher knockout ratio. It's not my argument. My argument is Bud has more knockouts. Bud has accomplished more in the sport of boxing. It's not my fault that the man that had all the belts flew out of Ferraris, bro. We ain't got nothing to do with that. I can't determine the type of lifestyle a fighter live. The choice is up to them. Nah, he didn't do what we accused Tank of doing. We actually speak facts here. We know Bud is better in every regard. Tank Glazers will say otherwise respectfully. Terrance was shot in the head. No excuses. Facts, Jay. Y'all say, oh, Ryan was drained. This nigga fighting somebody who got shot in the leg. He got grazed. A shot in the head is still a shot in the head. Shit could make or break you. They tried to hit him with that shit. It is what it is. Okay, please keep coming trim. If you want one of the sponsors, baby, come and get the men. Hey man, hit that like button for me, y'all. It's free. Double tap that bitch, gang. Oh, getting grazed ain't nothing, huh? Hey man. Apparently everybody getting shot. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I got Bud breaking his neck just like he said he would. To keep it 1,000 with y'all. And stop acting like he not the bigger guy. About to go up to 168 and push shit to the limit. He already did lifting 450. He already got that natural homegrown wrestle strength. We gotta chill and act like Bud is not an all around athlete. I'm trying to figure out where Keyshawn had picks at, because he got the better resume. Neither one Keyshawn, neither one Shakur or Tank didn't have that many people that had that many fights that early in their career. So y'all gotta chill. Hey, I wish it was the other way around and it was Tank jumping up, but we know it's not gonna happen. Within the first 12 fights, Keyshawn has a better resume than Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. Listen, look, I'm about to pull up Javante box rec. And I'm talking about the first 12 fights. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. The first 12 fights, I give them Aloe Lululemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tank's first 12 fights. Tank's first 12 fights. He didn't fight nobody who had more than 4 wins. In his first 12 fights, he didn't fight nobody. Wait, I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My fault, I lied. He fought a nigga that was 47 and 31 within his first 12 fights. 47 and 31. We already knew he came to get his ass whipped. He already cooked. If we go look at the first 12 niggas, we go look at the first 12 people on Keyshawn Davis' resume, it is better than Javante Tank Davis's by far. Hey, Young B said, Bub about to fuck whatchamacallit up. Hold on, let me pin that. Go on, talk your shit. His first 12 fights were not with the big promoter. I don't give a fuck. Your promoter can't get in there and whoop ass for you. So I don't care. Again, Keyshawn or Shakur, first 12 fights are not better than Keyshawn Davis. Your promoter can hook you up with whoever they want. They cannot win the fights for you, bro. We gotta stop trying to discredit real work. Niggas say they love real smoke. As soon as somebody got something with real smoke, we talk shit about them. We always, yeah, cause niggas ain't like that. Niggas ain't like that. Soon as they start putting in work, we still say they ain't like that. Keyshawn get credit for beating up 7 fighters who had over 30 fights in his first 12 fights. And none of them had upside down records or wild records. Niggas, the highest loss ratio was like 7 or 8 losses, which was fucking Jose Pedraza. That's what I'm saying. Some people got to be in a relationship with these fighters for them to give them credit. I'm going off your actual hats. I'm going off what you actually did. I'm actually going to box rec and looking at the number. The highest is 6. That's what I'm saying, Jay. So you saying he beat up 7 niggas with 30 fights plus, and the highest losses that they had was 6. He got hats, bro. He got hats. The fuck? That's real work. What more do you be wanting from niggas? He ain't do nothing because I don't know the bull. That mean you don't know the bull. Experience is experience at that level though, bro. You done got in the ring over 30 times. You're a problem. I'm gonna do anything to discredit niggas, bro. I don't get it. I ain't gonna lie, Sue Surfer, whatever the fuck your name is. Why you gotta bring race in it, bro? God damn. You niggas, man. You don't even know the bull. Nobody know them niggas. I know them. You don't know them. Even if the opponent is a bum, the performance still matter if you beat ass. Abdullah knocked the nigga out that was 27 and 30 fights. That nigga was ass. Hey, man, what my whole thing is, as soon as you start off, man, call them boys out on your pro debut. It's easy money. What do you mean race? Somebody said something about something with black. Cut that shit out, man. Cut that shit out, gang. Hey, man, he said he like Bud, bro. I want Bud to win too. Canelo, he do got good feet though. He like to fight a lot, but he got good feet. And he can adjust. If Canelo catch him with something crafty, it's gonna be hard to catch him again with it. He can make adjustments. Keyshawn is right though. Uh, Andy Cruz is trying to build the name of his career. Keyshawn got hats. Andy Cruz looking bad in the pros. He looked better in the Olympics. Cubans typically look better in the Olympics. Um, so yeah. I'm thinking the Tank fight will be better for people now though. Bud and Canelo ain't trash talk like Tank versus Bud. Yeah, but Tank wasn't fighting no fucking Terrance Crawford, bro. Oh, I never said Tank don't got. I didn't never said Tank ain't beat people who don't got 30 wins plus. I said Keyshawn in his first 12 fights has a better resume than Tank Davis in his first 12 fights. We're not downplaying Andy. Andy didn't get a chance to do nothing. He said he was about to get stopped by the cops. And Jay took that shit down in a heartbeat. I ain't gonna lie, Young Beast could have took that shit down too. He a whole mod. Hey man, you just gotta stop being disrespectful, gang. Or doing like race bait shit, bro. We don't really be doing that silly shit here. Keep that shit boxing, gang. If you don't keep it boxing, they gonna cook you. And it just is what it is, bro. Cause Andy fuck around and beat him the fuck up. So we don't know what he would do. So that's all subjective. Don't get mad because Keyshawn Davis want to fight the best in the division. It's like y'all want niggas to be bitches when it come to Tank. Shit is exotic and freaky to me, bro. Like I like them bitches. Y'all crazy. They want to talk shit and go ahead. Oh nah, I know, but it ain't got to be no race shit though, bro. Keep that shit boxing. Now we know what he would do. We keep that shit boxing, gang. And all of that other freaky shit and all of that, we ain't going for that, bro. Tank fans definitely be doing tricks on it, fool. Nah, yeah, right. That ain't no race shit. It's just the other boy was saying racist shit, bro. Keep it boxing. Talk shit all y'all want. Keep it boxing. Tower the VA great athletes come out of there. I ain't mad at y'all. Do y'all thing, gang. I know you about to hit us with this. With that being said, in a minute, yeah, hey, it's getting there. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm chilling on. We fucking locked in. Just join what you talking about. We just talking about how Andy Cruz is basically taking advantage of Keyshawn Davis by mentioning his name because he see he getting a title shot. And you know he want to be next. He coming up in the rankings. He only got 4 pro fights. He need a little bit more time. It makes no sense for Keyshawn to try to handle a rivalry that everybody want to see him handle when he want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. If he beat Tank, yes, he should fight Andy afterwards. But until then, he should pursue Tank. Right. Because to keep it a bean, and I love Andy Cruz coach, but what he getting him to do is not the shit he was doing in the Olympics, bro. So he playing a dangerous game right now. Andy fights Salcido, I believe the guy name is. I may be pronouncing it wrong. The kid that stopped Chris Colbert. That's who Andy fight next. He was trying to fight Keyshawn for his pro debut. So, nah, fight Andy. We don't want to hear Tank ruin them too early, so he buttered them up for Andy. Nobody worrying about that shit, bro. Go fight the best. You telling the nigga he gotta fight to fight the best, he need to fight somebody under him. Makes no sense. You think Gervonta would want to fight Keyshawn Davis? I actually think Gervonta Davis would avoid that fight and go to 140. I do believe out of all the 135ers, Keyshawn has the most Keyshawn has the most diverse style next to Gervonta Tank Davis. They have a variety pack. From what I heard from motherfuckers, they said Andy a fucking beast and he been stopping niggas. Man, listen, Andy is okay. He got shit to work on though. He's very nice. But that still does not necessarily mean that his fight style that he's trying to bring to the pros, he has fully developed yet. He don't. Great boxer. Has the pedigree to be a world champion, clearly. Fought on world class levels. Beat Keyshawn on a world class stage. Hey, but Canelo Crawford, let me know in the chat. Canelo Crawford, tell me why when these niggas fight bum ass niggas who was good in the amateurs, y'all spice them the fuck up. Whatever. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Same, bro. I don't think he want that fight to want to fight him, but Gervonta Davis is gonna want to fight higher profile fighters if this year is gonna be the last year in the sport. Possibly. You know, Tank can do what he wants. So if he wanna fight lesser opponents, he actually still can. Key gotta win his next fight. It's not as easy as you think. Dude has good ass feet. All Ukrainians be having good ass feet for the most part. That don't mean nothing. He still can get knocked out. Karen had good ass feet against Boots, but he still got dominated overall. He just was able to hit Boots with shots that we never seen Boots take. So subjective. The gold medals is okay, but the nigga he beat the silver medals is super nice. He's great because he slept a drain midget. If he if the nigga fight at 140 and he weighed in at the scale at 140, how the fuck is he drained? He came in at his weight. Nah, ain't nobody scared for Keyshawn. You just saying anything to make your heart feel better. I ain't mad at you, man. 10 pound rehydration clause. 2 pounds is 24 hours. Uh, he actually, I believe, couldn't go over 145, from my understanding. In his second weigh-in, he weighed 144. And then he continued to rehydrate 10 pounds. And ended up, well, my fault, 11 pounds then. He ended up at 154 fight night. Hey, bro, he a grown-ass man. Just like we don't care when Tank Davis had Frank Martin looking like a goddamn Kensington crackhead on the stage, falling the fuck over, people having to hold him up. When Frank Martin got knocked out, y'all said that was on him. Now we mad at Keyshawn for implementing the same thing that Tank Davis been doing for matches. So we're basically knocking one man for rehydration clauses and then saying the other man can do rehydration clauses. It's getting exotic, man. This shit is different. The rules is changing per guy. Bro, if you sign a contract to fight at 135 and you come in overweight, that is not your opponent's fault. That's your fault. So why are we not holding this guy accountable? And then we're saying he got drained after he came 5 pounds over already. Keyshawn didn't try to pull down a 140 pounder. A 140 pounder decided he wanted to fight at 135. You can't make people sign a. You can't make people sign the rematch. It was not a rehydration clause when it came to Frank Martin. It was a late weigh-in. So he put him in a position to where he had to make a certain weight limit due to him fighting for a title, and he did it late so he could hardly rehydrate. Well, if he fought at 140 and he came down, him and Keyshawn did the same thing. They twins. Keyshawn don't reach out to nobody. He is not his own promoter. So that's anything. Yes, he went to go fight a bigger opponent. Is that against the law? It's better than keep on pulling up 130 pounders. But I understand that we're going to turn a blind eye to certain things because we're not here to be fair. We're here to win our petty ass disagreements. Then Limo's coming overweight. Why does it matter again? Apparently, even though he came in overweight, he was drained. So Keyshawn should only fight people from 130 pounds now and 126. So they can make 135. Because if he fight a 140 pounder that come in at 140, he's cheating him. It's exotic, bro. What the fuck is going on? Man, I ain't got no problem. I don't give a damn who feel better. Why Limos took the deal. He didn't have to fight him. He decided to sign the contract. So you want Keyshawn to take accountability because the opponent wanted to fight him? Why you don't go in there? You bilingual, ain't it? Go in there and go be Limos mediator, bro. Be his management. They make good money. Assure that he fight at a weight that you believe is comfortable for him. So now are you against rehydration clause, or you only against certain men who implement rehydration clause. Because I can stay consistent. Lemos was technically over. So he was 8 pounds over the limit that he was supposed to be. Hey, just a guy, shout out to you. Appreciate you, gang. You already know the fucking vibes. You get what I'm saying? We ain't here talking all shit about this boxing shit. Cloud, what it look like, gangy? Been on for a minute, but you know, it's lit. So I fuck around, stay on, talk this shit with y'all. Smack the nigga with a 2-pound rehydration clause. I mean, to be technical, it was an 8-pound rehydration clause because he was 8 pounds over. To be technical. Hey, yeah, shout out to you, just a guy. You get what I'm saying? Bud doing his thing, Ray, break Tank Davis fucking neck. You know what I mean? Hey, Cloud, I ain't mad at you, gangy. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You know this camera shit ain't cheap, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I need me something to make a movie with like tomorrow. But you know I'm working on it. I seen the FS6 on sale. I fuck around and just commit all the way, bro. But I don't wanna have to buy all that rig shit, but Lemos' last fight before that Keyshawn fight was 140 though, bro. I don't got nothing to do with who he fought at. Tank beat big ass Ryan. He was drained this. That nigga beat little ass midget. He smacked a 2-pound but the bull was 8 pounds over. Nah, that makes no sense. Keyshawn fans don't go around saying he the face. Pound for pound king. KO's heavyweights with a tank level resume. Have you told you look like a famous comedian before? Nah, just a guy. I look like black ass hot takes Chris. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know the fucking vibes though. We in this bitch, man. Hit that like button for me, man. It's free. Don't be like that. Hit that bitch. Good luck, y'all. Hey, man, Bud on a rampage, man. If he break Tank Davis' neck, will Tank Davis sue him? Oh yeah, Tank on KO Roach. He a 130 pounder. Keyshawn name also don't bring spotlight on people platforms. Hey man, listen, it don't have to. I can still like the kid, Eric Spears. I'm not trying to bag. I just saw him do a stand up. What's crazy is uh uh Eric Spears look like my dad. Look exactly like him. Henderson, Nevada, Chris. The fuck is that, bro? He called you Eric Spears. Yeah, he said that's what I look like, bro. He crazy. I bet you hear Tank name more than Keyshawn. Yes. Tank, most Tank fans are on social media every day, all day. They're in shade room. Uh, they're talking shit in people comments. I agree that we will hear Tank name more than we'll hear Keyshawn. Tank's story draws attention for the people that's at the bottom. He has a bigger casual fan base. So my thing is, Keyshawn wanted to fight Tank. Keyshawn is better than Lamont Roach. Why he ain't fight him instead? Yes, Tank is definitely a crossover popular fighter. He has a huge fan base. A lot of them love mediocrity. according to y'all, these accomplishments make you all this. That Lamont more accomplished than Keyshawn. Yes, Lamont is more accomplished. He spent more time in boxing. He should be. Yes, Tank Davis is looking to get as much easy bread as he possibly can. The undercard for the Tank Davis fight. I'm not sure if Amonte Stanionis is still going to be on the undercard, but he will be fighting Jerron Ennis 9 times out of 10. We got Cornflake versus Big Charlo, and we have Ryo versus Gary Antoine Russell for the undercard for the Tank fight. Hey, listen, we can't put Keyshawn over Roach off potential alone, but he's a better fighter. All around, he's a better fighter. If we compare Lamont Roach first 12 fights and we compare Keys, Key is ahead. And he's about to get a title much sooner. And he actually fights at 135, which means he's the appropriate size for opponent. Pause. So after Keyshawn win the title and Lamont Roach has the title, who's better at that point? Who beat the stiffer competition at 13 fights? So I'm not just talking about Keyshawn in reference to potential. I'm looking at their whole body of work. Everything. Amateurs and pros. Listen, everybody entitled to their own viewpoint. Yeah, Turkey got money, but certain niggas like Canelo and Tank don't want to work with niggas like him for real, for real. Because he gonna put you in a situation to where you actually gotta rumble. We seen this happen to niggas. Not none of that cute shit, saucy shit. You actually gotta rumble. Dude giving us real fights. Tyrese Gibson, man. What more do you want from me? That's what I'm on, bro. Shit is crazy. Damn, Peasky coming trim. Damn. If you want to get it sponsored, baby. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson versus Kid Austin is actually a good fight. I mean, I don't like the Kid Austin, but it's still a good fight. That's a better opportunity than Zepeda. And it's a fighter that's ranked very high. He's actually fighting somebody in his weight class. He's not pulling people from below. February for boxing is definitely going to be fire. I appreciate that. Turkey is the most famous name because he actually giving us fights. He making dogs get in the ring with fucking dogs, bro. Um, no, I think Edwin slightly edges Kid Austin, but for some reason Edwin he's Dominican. You know, I thought they was dancers. Edwin feet was in quicksand that night he fought Shakur Stevenson. Listen, I don't like Kid Austin fight style, but he is still ranked high. I mean, we'll see. I wish he would have went for Tank rather than Tank fighting Lamont Roach then. Do I like Kid Austin fight style? No. Is he still ranked? Even though I don't like him, he's ranked. That's the difference. This is the separator. I don't discredit somebody because I don't like them. Will I be putting money on Kid Austin? No. Is he still ranked? Yes. Nah, I feel you 2 cents. That makes sense. So one thing I know about Shakur is he's gonna fight the best available in his weight class. Yeah, Edgar Berlanga needs to stop playing and fight Caleb Plant. It's either that or Rumble Montgomery again. That was a good job. So basically, y'all see it for yourselves. Whoever tank fight is always a cherry. These niggas fight cans, and it's a great fight on the behalf of real rumbles. Tank Davis is fighting a guy below him, per usual, and Shakur is fighting a fighter that's ranked. I mean, in his weight class. He could have pulled somebody from 130. He could be trying to fight Shop, but he's fighting somebody in his weight class. And Billy fight Plant, that's a good job. But I would like to see him fight Montgomery again or Edgar Berlanga. Yeah, 2 cents. If I was more, I'd have been on that shit. But niggas definitely need. No, he had a tune up because he had it with Benavidez's brother. Well, he didn't fight Joe Cordina, so what he tried really don't matter, and he ended up healing up and getting a better opponent. It is what it is. We didn't have to even witness the fight. It would have been a nutty fight. Yes, we know he would have fought a nigga with 450 fights on the back end of his career. It's not necessarily an impressive win when you really put it all in perspective. It's called timing. Yeah, Ma definitely ain't taking his career serious. He had issues with a baby mom and all of that. Niggas got that. Bitch, you start playing with them kids, fuck them kids. I'll take care of them, but fuck them. All of that, you think I'm gonna be sitting there chasing you around begging you to do shit? Fuck them. The minute you start treating them like their chess piece, oh yeah, I'm a support, but fuck them. Dev, Dev fought him as a title defense. He had to deal with Top Rank. He had to fight a Top Rank fighter. He served his obligation. It's a 3-fight deal. He served his obligation. Tank waited to after all of that and decided he wanted to fight him. Yeah, yeah. Canelo versus Crawford should happen in September. Dev was also defending undisputed. He wasn't trying to put a nigga with 450 fights on pay-per-view and try to retire him when they see that he clearly lost all of the gas out of his tank. It wasn't no sauce. It was a title defense. He was just doing what champions supposed to do. Defend their fucking titles. Hey man, listen, Canelo is the favorite, but I want to see Crawford fight him. Yes, I do believe that Crawford wants to cash out. He deserves to. He's been ducked. He's been ducked when PBC had all of the belts at 47. He wasn't trying to because he did. Yes, he did. He did defend his titles. You're absolutely correct. Appreciate you 2 cents. Facts No Opinion Sport Podcast. What it look like, gang? Talk to me. Let me know how you feeling. Hope all is well. You already know the fucking vibes. You know, we ain't talking this boxing shit, man. You know, Terrance Crawford finna snap a nigga neck and all that. He on dog shit. In real life, though. Yeah, I would rather see Crawford versus Boots. Nah, I don't believe that Tank fighting him don't count. It's just that Loma denying it because he don't want to fight no fucking more. What do you want him to do? He paid his dues. But see, Tank is gonna be lit. Nah, facts on facts on facts. Bud got the heart of a lion, bro. They even take this fight. It's a circus match. But hey, I'm here for it. Yeah, Tank should move up to 140, but it's not happening. Jay, Canelo is the favorite, but I would like to see Bud win. Because him winning, it will hold more shock value. Crawford and Charlo wouldn't be bad neither. Yeah, but it wouldn't be big as Canelo Alvarez versus goddamn what you. Money Brown had the clickbait on his shit. He made it seem like they ran into each other. Them niggas ain't running to each other, bro. I ain't gonna lie, these clickbait niggas gonna get cooked in 2025 once YouTube put in a new policy. Ryan about to fuck Dev up again. Hey man, I hope you just pass the piss test, man. Pass the piss test. You win, you win. May the best man win. Bud need a fight at 168. I mean, you probably don't. You just can't. He got 9 months. You know what I mean? Good camp. He'll be straight. No, I don't got Tank moving up. If he didn't move up yet, he not gonna move up. See, the one thing he talking to people like Crawford who heavier than him and smoke shit in heavier weight classes, knowing damn well that if somebody touch you at the next weight class up in 140, you're gonna want to move down in weight. Maybe you shouldn't talk that much trash to Terrance Crawford. Hey, listen, if Ryan win, Ryan win. Just win with your piss clean. Last match, all he had to do was pass the piss test and he couldn't. He ain't study. Shit is what it is, ain't it? Damn, Peasky coming trim. Damn, coming trim. I wonder who Canelo fighting on Cinco de Mayo. Canelo fighting William Skull. Fans line fighters up like fights. Don't take a toll on niggas. Ah. And he said, Turkey tweet that 2025 gonna be the biggest year of boxing. Facts on facts on facts. Since they definitely do be telling Bud to go fuck with Canelo at 168. If that's what he want to do, that's what he want to do. That's his money fight. Hey, but listen, man. Hey, it's all love. I'm finna slide. You know what I mean? With that being said, y'all already know the fucking vibes. Hey, if you ain't subscribed, subscribe. I will be going live tomorrow at 6 a.m. So get on in the morning and fuck with me. And if you ain't on then, I'll be on at 6 p.m. Eastern time. 6 a.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's the vibes. I'm out of here though.